Have you ever been on a journey? Maybe a bus ride or a fun bike ride? A journey is more than just going somewhere. It's about how you feel and what you learn. Come on, let's find out all about journeys together.
Can you remember the very first time you went somewhere all by yourself? Maybe just to your friend's house next door. Wow, it feels so exciting and grown up, right? That's what we're talking about today.
Our first story is about a little girl named Valli. And guess what she loved to watch? Not cartoons. It was the big bus that came to her village every single day. And all she wanted to do was to ride on that bus.
And Valli didn't just dream about it. Nope, she made a plan. She was only 8, but she was very smart. She knew she needed money for a ticket, so she started saving all her little coins. Every time she wanted to buy a yummy peppermint or a fun toy, she would say no and save the money for the bus instead.
She had a super-duper plan. Every day she would watch the bus to see when it came and when it left. She asked people all about the bus ride, and she saved and saved every single coin until finally she had enough money for her ticket. She had planned everything.
Wow, Valli is such an adventurous little girl. But do you think only kids can have adventures? Let's see. We have another story for you.
Let's meet two grown-ups, Vishav and Kamal Jeet. They are like grandmas and grandpas. And you know what? When many people their age like to just rest, they said, our adventure is just starting.
So, while other grandmas and grandpas were relaxing at home, Vishav and Kamaljeet got on their bicycles, and they went on a big bike ride up and down tall mountains. See? Anyone can have an adventure, no matter how old you are.
So we know journeys can be planned, but what about just the feeling of the ride? You know, when you're moving really fast, what does that feel like?
Just picture this. You're on your bike, going down a big hill. Whoosh! Your feet are up, the wind is in your hair, and everything is zipping by. Whee! It's so much fun just feeling so fast and free.
In our next story, a little boy feels so fast and free, he shouts to the birdies, "Look, birds, I'm flying just like you." For a little while, he feels like he has wings too. It's just a happy moment.
So, let's see. We have Valli, who planned her trip and looked at everything carefully from the bus window. And then we have the boy, who just loved the feeling of riding his bike super fast. Two different journeys, and both are so much fun.
But, journeys are not always just fun. Sometimes you see things that make you think, and that's what happened to Valli on her way back home.
On her way to the town, Valli saw a happy little cow running and jumping in front of the bus. It was so funny, and she laughed and laughed. But on the way back, she saw the same little cow lying on the side of the road. It wasn't moving anymore. It was very still, and that made Valli feel sad.
Seeing the sad little cow changed everything. The trees and houses outside the window were the same, but Valli didn't feel excited anymore. Her adventure taught her something new, something a little sad. She came home a little quieter that day.
So what do all these journeys have in common? Well, Valli had to work hard to save her money. The grandma and grandpa had to work hard to pedal up the mountain. And the little boy had to pedal up the hill before he could ride down. Every journey needs a little bit of hard work.
And a lovely poem tells us that even the longest hill has to end. And you know what? When you work hard and climb up, you'll feel like you have wings waiting for you at the top. It's that wonderful feeling when you've done something all by yourself.
So, what about you? What little journey have you taken? Maybe it was learning to ride your bike or building a big tower of blocks. What have you done that made you feel so proud, like you could fly? Think about it.